Ito ang Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Stream Cast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, Chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techiemommy, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Magandang umaga po. Happy Wednesday sa lahat. And of course, welcome po sa Buhay Online on a Wednesday. It's June 8. Okay, Wednesday here dito po. And today po, I'd like to greet my beloved kuya, my brother from nasa Australia po, my Kuya Choi Bautista. Happy birthday, boys! Very happy birthday to you, and I hope you enjoy your day. At saka, we look forward to seeing you again soon. I miss you so much. My Kuya's family, they live in Sydney, and it is his birthday today. So, maraming blessings, more blessings for you, and good health. Okay, more than anything, blessings of good health and happiness, okay, and peace and love and hope. Okay, happy birthday, Kuya Choi Bautista from Sydney, Australia. Okay, and today I was supposed to have some panelists to join me, but due to the time difference po nung aking kausap sa abroad, hindi po siya makakarating today. So we will just postpone that yung kanilang pagiging panelist dito for another time, okay? Because something impending happened that she cannot be here today. But it's all right. Because marami po tayong papag-usapan. But first things first po, of course, around the world and of course here in the Philippines, we check all the trends. We check all the upcoming and the trending topics regarding health and work and life. And to start off po is news about kung ano ang update po, no? Of course, we know that the number of infections is still down in the Philippines, thank God. So not much cause for concern muna ngayon po. Maingay ang aking kapitbahay. Could you hold on please while I just close the door? Pardon me. Excuse me, because I'm by myself. Okay. That's it first. Okay. Sorry, pasensya na po. Could you hold on? So sorry. I'll be back. All right. Bilang din po, as you know, ayan po, ako po'y nakakalakad na. I am already walking, okay? Pasensya na po. Bilang din po that we are on live. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. As you can see po, no, I am able to walk now without a cane, but I'm so sorry, forgive me. So I was talking about, regarding po the Philippines and the economy, and we start off here, which is our home base of distribution of our information here on Buhay Online. Sa Pilipinas po tayo. But of course, ang ating audience naman po ay global. Anyway, the experts say po that investing heavily in infrastructure daw po to help tourism and the economy recover. Ayan po ang importante ngayon daw dito sa Pilipinas is to invest heavily in infrastructure. Okay? Incoming Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco, kasi po, diba, the Philippines just had an election and new people are going to be coming, right, to work now. So, ang sinasabi po, dapat po daw infrastructure ng bigyan ng importansya. Incoming Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco has underscored the importance of investing heavily in infrastructure to help the tourism industry tsaka para po makarecover yung economy, no? In an interview aired over ANC po kahapon ng umaga, sabi po ni Frasco emphasized that a strong foundation by way of investing heavily in infrastructure is needed since it would improve connectivity and access to tourist sites across the country. That means coordinating closely with relevant government agencies for the improvement of roads, bridges, access, seaports, airports, as well as modes of public transportation. Okay? So, yan po. Yan po ang dapat natin daw tutukan, yung pag-ayos po ng mga tourist sites, tsaka yung mga paggawa ng mga roads, bridges, okay? Yung mga airport, tsaka yung public transportation. She stressed that introducing technology and innovation is also important. Iyon naman talaga po ang importansya ng teknolohiyang sa panahon na ngayon, especially sa pag-rebuild ng economy. What the pandemic has taught us is that you can actually continue to market your products by way of digitalization, by way of mobile applications through mga online platforms, right? Notwithstanding the restrictions of physical contact, the incoming tourism, sinabi po yan ni incoming Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco. So providing our lesser-known tourist destinations with access through digitalization, di ba? Kasi ngayon, pwede ka nang bago ka magbiyahe, pwede mo munang i-check lahat online. May mga virtual tour po yung mga resorts, may mga virtual tour po yung mga countries. Talagang the way to go po is to digitalize, no? And introduction of online platforms that can shed light doon sa inyong kailangang informasyon. This is very important now that we have those tools to work with, that we are digitalized, that we have an access sa mga information sa telepono natin or sa internet. So para makakuha tayo ng heads up or advanced information sa mga pupuntahan natin, lalo na yung mga tourist destinations, no? Para malam. Kasi nga, thank God for technology, we can now actually check kung ano yung mga protocols sa country na yun or sa mga probinsya na yun na pupuntahan natin, kung ano yung mga what is prevailing there na protocol as far as yung wearing masks is concerned o yung mga health protocols po, pati sa pag-travel. President-elect Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. is likewise pushing for the improvement of the overall tourist experience, according to Frasco, who ran and won her re-election bid as Liloan Cebu Mayor. So, mayor na pala siya ng Cebu, siya pa rin ang head ng tourism. Ano ba yun? Nanalo siya sa re-election ng Cebu Mayor. Paano yan? Tapos siya rin ang head ng tourism. Ganun ba yun? Such improvement will make it convenient for tourists to come to the Philippines, travel to the Philippines, and to stay in the Philippines. Itong sinabi ni Frasco. Okay? So, yan po ang dapat na daw pagtutukan o pagtuunan ng pansin itong sa pag-rebuild ng ating economy is, okay, we should invest heavily in infrastructure to help tourism economy recover. You know, I agree naman talaga kasi yan po ang isang malaking dito sa tulong sa economy natin po ay yung tourism, right? So, yan ang tama naman. Alright. So, okay lang yan, right? I think it's only right. Okay? Okay, look. So, yun po ang ating balita or trending issue or topic about the Philippines, okay? We said today we were gonna talk about another topic, but we want to talk about the gender equality issue pagka nandito po yung ating panel discussions, yung mga panelists. Kasi maganda po yung pag-usapan and magkaroon ng repertoire or magkaroon ng ibang opinion mula sa iba't ibang resource people. So we will put off that subject again, okay, for next week. Sana po, bear with me. Okay, ito po yung isang subject na ito yung message that came out last week pa po tungkol sa mga pagtulong, tungkol sa yung mga what do you call this, myths o yung mga iba't ibang storya tungkol sa pag-charge ng battery, okay? Meron pong question dito, okay? Let me just put that topic sa harap. Alright. Is it safe to charge? Ayan, mga questions po tungkol sa battery charging. Okay, let's address it now, okay? Is it safe to charge my phone overnight? Ayan po yung katanungan na tinext po sa akin. Your battery charging questions will be answered today, okay? Kasagutin na po natin yan. Kasi maraming iba-ibang haka tungkol sa pag-charge ng batteries, right? Is it safe to charge my battery or my phone overnight? Okay? Okay, tingnan nyo naman yan. A few years ago, okay, I woke up to a peculiar phenomenon, okay? Yung handphone ko, which had been plugged into the charger the night before, developed a bent battery cover. Ayun po yung lumobo, yung battery nung araw, ha? It was pushed out of shape by the bloated battery underneath it. Nung araw po yan, many months ago. Needless to say, that was the last time I left my phone charging overnight. Tsaka po, noong mga panahon na yon, yun pa, may lumalabas na nasusunog yung kama, nasusunog dahil sa pag-charge overnight. Well, but I'm sure many of us are guilty of doing the same thing, di ba? Just make sure your phone is at 100% at the start of the day. Speaking of prolonged charging, okay, yung pag-charge ng telepono, you probably dock your expensive vacuum cleaner, di ba? Tinatago mo yun sa isang wall-mounted charger because, well, that's what the advertisement says, right? Your tablet or work laptop is also likely to be plugged into the wall socket 24/7 yung laptop mo for convenience sake, whether or not the battery is already puno. Di ba? Naka-charge pa rin. Kagaya ko, ginagamit ko yung laptop ko, naka-charge pa rin kahit na yung battery niya ay puno na. We don't think much of our charging habits until something drastic happens. Talaga, hanggang may mangyaring sige pa rin tayo sa pag-overcharge or pag-charge, nakakabit yung cellphone, yung laptop, yung TV, buong araw. So, yun na nga, unless na nangyari yung lumolobo yung baterya nyo, kagaya noon, kasi yung mga lithium battery, di ba? Tapos nagtatagas yung parang chemical. A fire can be caused by leaving our personal mobility device or PMD to charge overnight as seen in mga news reports. Totoo po yun na nagkakasunog. In fact, nung araw pa, maybe 15 years ago when I had my mga unang laptop ko, talagang umusok sa harap ko yung laptop ko, talagang as in nag-overheat. Okay? Kasi naka-plug siya sa wall eh. Ginagamit ko yung electricity instead of yung battery ng laptop. Then, okay, the paranoia kicks in and you start to wonder, okay ba to charge anything or is it okay to recharge, to charge your batteries overnight? Okay? Can you overcharge? Even when you're not sleeping, is it okay to leave a device in its charging station all day? Okay. So, yan po ang katanungan dyan. Na kailangan ba tayo na iiwan natin na ka-charge buong gabi? Ako palagi kong pinapaalala yan dito sa aking partner kasi siya, mag-charge siya buong araw. So, gagamitin niya, tapos charge ulit. Matutulog, naka-charge ulit. Well, we reached out to the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, okay? Ito po, yung Department of Electrical Engineering from Nanyang Technological University to find out if we're charging our phones and other gadgets correctly. As it turned out, our regular habits might not actually be helpful to our devices. Okay? Ngayon, what happens when I charge, itong question po na dumating sa atin to. Basahin natin yung mga tanong at sagutin natin ngayon. Alright? What happens when I charge devices such as my mobile phone, my laptop, yung power bank, or even ang mga home appliances overnight? Anong mangyayari po kung chinarge natin overnight? Okay. Ito Interestingly, yung battery doesn't stay at 100% sa buong gabi. Okay? It will drop a little as the gadget uses a bit of power to keep it running in the background. So, ginagamit pa rin ng phone mo na sinacharge yung power. According to this institute, every time, there's an energy dip, the charger kicks in and juices the battery back to 100%. This is known as trickle charging, okay? Ibig sabihin ng trickle, utik-utik, right? So, what's the big deal? Okay, for one, ito nga yung mga lithium na battery. The lithium-ion battery that powers your handphone or your cell phone o yung laptop nyo po, actually does not like to be fully charged. According to the Battery University website, in fact, the high voltage from a full charge stresses out the battery. Yun pala yun. Yung pagka-full charge, in-stress niya yung battery ng laptop. So, furthermore, the capacity of lithium-ion batteries, meaning their ability to hold the charge, starts to diminish once you start charging and keeps going down. Each time you charge your phone, you're killing the battery a little. This is also noted on online support pages such as Apple, which mention that the battery's capacity lowers after a certain duration of charging. So, yun nga. So, tama nga yung sinabi nung araw pa na pag-charge ka ng charge, yung life ng battery mo, ng phone mo, ay humihina. And this applies to home appliances too, from the expensive vacuum cleaner to the affordable electric toothbrush, as long as they are powered by lithium batteries. Okay? So, ito pang tanong. Can I accidentally overcharge my gadgets? No. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-overcharge ng devices. According to the Assistant Professor Christopher Lee, the rechargeable lithium-ion battery can automatically stop charging once it's fully topped up. So, once napuno na siya, okay na yon, thanks to its battery management system or BMS. Okay? The BMS doesn't only consist of the actual battery, but also the circuitry and other components. Together, they ensure the right range of voltage and current reaches the battery for a duration of time. So, in that respect, you cannot overcharge your hand phone or yung vacuum cleaner nyo or yung toothbrush nyo, What about the rare occasion when yung mga lithium batteries namamaga, di ba? Lumulobo, when they swell up like yung kagaya ng nangyari sa phone ko. Is that caused by overcharging? Well, ang sagot po, no. Okay? So, hindi dahil sa overcharging kaya lumobo yung aking baterya ng telepono. The phenomenon occurs when the materials inside the battery have decayed. O yun ang nag-corrode, di ba? Yung sa pag-battery na mga AAA, nagko-corrode yan, di ba? Kaya namamaga din pagka naiwan mo sa mga araw sa mga radyo, sa tape recorder, pagka yung chemical nag-corrode na, lumabas, nag-decay, puputok, or lolobo. So, ganun din. When the materials inside a battery have decayed or are subjected to stress or physical damage over time, dun yun namamaga. Okay. The compromised battery, can't handle the uncontrolled energy coursing inside it during charging and in turn causes heat and gas to build up. Okay? Ito pa, may isang tanong tayo dito. Nag-text, Sabi, I'm paranoid after reading about the PMD fires. Should I switch off all chargers before I go to bed? Kailangan ko bang patayin ang aking mga charger? Kasi nabasa ko at nakita ko rin yung mga minsan na nasusunog, right? Oo, yung talagang nasusunog, right? Diba? Na merong nag-aapoy na lang basta. Totoo yun, okay? So, kailangan ko bang patayin? Kailangan ko bang tanggalin sa pagka-charge, okay? Well, It is not a straightforward question, and it's hard to comment whether to switch off all of your charging stations before sleeping. Okay? A trade-off should be made between safety concerns and charging urgency. Okay? But generally, it's okay to charge your devices overnight. Sinabi ni Professor Lee ng BMS Battery Institute. Pero kasi pag ang battery mo is not inferior, okay lang. Pag hindi to faulty or tampered with or luma, it can be the case of batteries from dubious origins. Other things that can also short circuit these rechargeable include the battery overheating. Ayun na nga, pag nag-overheat sila during charging using an incompatible charger, ayun pala. Hindi. Pag yung mga, kunyari hindi original yung charger mo, yung gamit mo yung mga China, dun yung nag-aapoy. Kasi hindi siya compatible doon sa iyong telepono or yung appliance mo. Diba kasi nga, ano dito sa Philippines, ano tawag doon? Yung bilihan ng cheap na mga gadget. That company, I forgot. I got in China ang nag-umpisa. But anyway, yung bibili ka, 100 pesos nga, tapos next month, tatapon mo na. Okay? So, yun. That is the cost. Hindi yung telepono mo or hindi yung battery. Pag lumang battery or pag hindi compatible yung charger mo. So, your best bet is, if you're not sure, don't do it. Okay? So, what about if you do charge overnight once in a while or you occasionally forget it's plugged? Pag nakalimutan yung naka-plug overnight, after all, there's a BMS to supposedly safeguard your devices, right? Well, it's not easy to suggest a quantitative frequency of overnight charging. It's again about the trade-off between the safety risks and the charging requirements. So, if you're not sure about the reliability of your gadget, such as yung binili mo sa online, try not to charge overnight if you can't. Pag ang gamit mo ay cheapy, no? Or yung mga made in China na throwaway child. Okay? Okay. Meron tanong dito. What about the handheld vacuum cleaner or electric toothbrush that I leave charging all the time? Okay? Okay. Yung BMS po, yung battery, ano ba yung BMS na nabi ko kanina? Sabihin natin. Battery management system. Okay? Alright? May battery management system naman kasi mga gadget. Okay. So, anong tanong? What about kunyari yung vacuum cleaner nyo, electric toothbrush na iniwan nyo, charging? Okay? Yung battery management system po of the battery or BMS in this mga home appliances can manage the constant charging. Sinabi to ni Assistant Professor Lee. And in fact, the effect of charging non-stop on the battery life is insignificant. Doon sa mga vacuum cleaner, mga handheld, okay lang yan. However, okay, over-discharging or over-draining the battery, ano naman yon? Pag inubos mo yung power, it is another issue and it may affect the battery life much more. Okay? Ang tinatawag dun yung optimal battery percentage. Okay? What is the optimal battery percentage to keep my handheld devices such as the handphone, mobile phone, tablet, or vacuum cleaner at? Ano po ang percentage ng pag-charge na? Okay? Ito makinig. Don't plug it in to charge when it's still 80% juiced. Ayan Huwag kayong mag-charge pag 80% pa ang phone nyo. Okay? Remember, yung mga lithium-ion batteries hate to carry full charges. Alright? Yun. But don't let it drop below 20% either. The battery will need a high voltage to get back its charge, which also diminishes the capacity. So, ayan. O, ano lang pala? 80% pa, wag mo nang i-charge. Pero wag pa pababain sa 20%. Alright? So, you can charge your phone when it reaches 20% na lang, pwede niyo nang i-charge. Pero, pag 80% pa, wag nyo i-charge kasi ma-apektuhan yung battery. Okay. A sweet spot that optimizes charging time without affecting the battery's capacity too much is to keep the battery percentage between that range. Okay? Yung sinabi kong range. Okay? So, okay, another question. Okay, let's give way to one more question. When it comes to your electric bill, does overnight charging consume more energy? Ayan ang katanungan. Kasi palagi kong binabati itong mga kasama ko sa bahay na unplug nyo na yan. Buong araw naka-charge. Typically, no. Ayan ang sabi ni Assistant Professor Lee. The power consumed in trickle charging, which is explained later, is very low and insignificant. The electric bill added is less than few percent of the electric bill. So maybe, ayun pala daw. Dapat daw, pag 80% pa ang phone, wag muna i-charge. Pero wag pabababain sa 20%. Okay? Wag pabababain sa 20% yung phone. Pwede mo na i-charge pagka 20 na. Okay? So, ayun. Can you continue? Next question. Can you continue using your gadget while it's charging? Ayan. Maraming tao po, ginagamit yung cellphone or kung ano, habang nag-charge. Okay? Ayan. Pwede mo ba yung gawin? Tama ba yung gawin? Well, the answer is you can, but it is not recommended. Bakit? Kasi when you're doing that, when you're using your phone or your Switch or your PS5, whatever, naglalaro ka habang naka-charge, this might lead to a rising temperature ayun na nga, nag-overheat, diba? Umiinit ang temperature inside the battery. A thermal management system in the BMS can manage the temperature in lithium-ion batteries, typically from 20 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. Pero, hindi recommended na gamitin kasi nga, yun nga, ginagamit mo, nagdo-double time yung telepono, nag-charge, tapos ginagamit mo, kaya umiinit. So, kung pwedeng wag gawin, okay? However, using your phone while it's charging can result in complex electrochemical reactions that can raise your gadget's temperature beyond that range. Kaya nga, napapansin nyo, pag ginagawa nyo yun, umiinit, okay? Dahil doon, for that reason. So, if I were you, I wouldn't do it na nga. Antayin nyo na lang ma-charge, di ba? Sobra kasing mga ibang tao, sobrang super addicted to their gadgets na hindi pwedeng hindi magtingin sa kanilang phone habang nag-charge. Well, antayin nyo na lang. Full charge, okay? Alright. Some other thing. We've heard a few things about handphone charging, such as wireless charging causing radiation, and switching to airplane mode. Let's us charge faster. Okay, yan ang tanong. Sabi nila daw, ang mga cellphone causes radiation. Tsaka, when you switch daw to airplane mode, it charges faster. Is this true? Is there any truth to that? Totoo ba ito? Ang sagot dyan ay yes. Okay, yes. Wireless charging does create radiation. Okay, and the further the charging range, the higher the radiation. Okay, ulitin natin, no? Oo, wireless charging does create radiation. And the further the charging range, the higher the radiation. Said, ayan po sinabi ni Associate Professor Lee. Gadgets placed on charging pads typically have less than 1 cm to 2 cm of space in between. So, the radiation is very acceptable according to IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers standards. However, yung radiation po can be of concern if yung wireless charging covers a range of 10 cm to 15 cm or more. It is also accurate that turning on the airplane mode can help you charge your handphone faster as it stops all the applications, especially the network service. Ito pong sinabi ni Associate Professor Lee. But there's a catch, okay? Doing so may not save you that much time anyway, around a few to 10 minutes lang pag pinatayin mo yun, okay? So, ulitin natin, no, yung tanong na kung merong radiation talaga pag nag-charge ka ng wireless and switching to airplane mode lets us charge faster? Well, yes. So, parehong tanong, okay? May radiation, at saka yes, it will give you a little bit of a faster time, 10 minutes lang, okay? Alright. Alright, so there's still question, okay? Will using a third-party equipment such as USB cable affect the charging, okay? Minsan talaga ako, sinacharge ko minsan yung cellphone ko dito sa laptop ko, naka-USB, you know? So, yung paggamit daw ng USB cable affect the charging? Structurally, all cables are more or less the same because they are copper transmission lines. Okay, however, in addition to the battery management system, original cables have a protection chip that safeguards the phone from being exposed to more charge than it needs. Okay? Without it, the power may not be optimum and can affect the BMS over time. And that's where third-party cables can be less effective. Yun na nga. So, ano yung bisa niya. Right? Pag ang ginagamit mo ay ibang charger, hindi yung original, yun. It affects the charging capacity. Yun yung mga third-party cable. Okay? Alright. So there, okay? Diyan po, nagtatapos yung aking question and Q&A regarding battery charging. Okay? So let's just review para doon sa mga ngayon nang makikinig, no? We answered the questions regarding pag-charge ng battery, yung mga haka-haka ng tao about charging, okay? I-review ko lang, okay? Doon sa question na what happens when I charge devices such as my handphone, my laptop, or power bank, or even mga appliances pag sinarge overnight? Ang sagot doon, okay, interesting, the battery doesn't stay at 100% throughout the night kasi nga, ginagamit pa rin niya yung battery habang nagsa-charge. Pero it's okay. Every time there's an energy dip, the charger kicks in and juices the battery up. So what's the big deal? For one, itong mga lithium-ion battery that powers your cell phone or laptop actually does not like to be fully charged. Ayaw nilang napupuno. Okay, ulitin ko yun. According to the Battery University. In fact, yung high voltage from a full charge, it stresses out the battery po pag punong-puno. Okay, ayaw nila yun. Furthermore, yung capacity ng lithium-ion batteries, ng ability nila to hold the charge, ay nababawasan yon once you start charging, okay? And keeps going down kasi gumagamit din siya ng power yung pag-charge. Each time you charge your phone, you're killing the battery actually a little, okay? So pati yan sa mga appliances, nag-a-apply. From the vacuum cleaner to mga ibang appliance na charge, mga electric toothbrush, basta mga gumagamit ng lithium battery. So pwede ba nating ma-overcharge ang mga gadgets? No, it can't be overcharged because nga, yung mga phones, lalo na yung mga bago, pag puno na yan, hihinto na sa pag-charge, okay? So, yung battery management system doesn't only consist of the actual battery, but also the circuitry and other components, okay? So, hindi, right? Tapos, I'm paranoid, kailangan ba i-switch off yung mga gadgets bago matulog? It's better to be safe than sorry. Kung ikaw ay hindi ka believe do sa charger mo, lalo na hindi yan siya original, wag mo nang i-charge overnight at iwanan, okay? At kasi baka magkasubo. Alright? So yun po yung mga kasagutan natin about charging. If of course, if you want to learn more about it, or if you miss this episode, you can always go to YouTube and watch past episodes of Buhay Online sa Broad Stream Cast Communicators YouTube channel. Please click like and subscribe po sa aming YouTube channel. Okay? Para po maka-reach pa kami ng mas madaming tao sa aming mga information na binibigay dito sa aming mga shows. Alright? Alright. So that is my today. Ayan po, sinagot ko na po yung mga nag-text at nag-email regarding charging the phone. Alright? Okay. So, on that note, regarding phones naman, okay, ang Apple po, alright, speaking of iPhone and Apple, alright, Apple opened Monday its first in-person developers conference since the onset of the pandemic, with chips, maps, and a way to delete precipitously sent messages, but was mum on any virtual reality offerings. The technical giant touted new features and capabilities being built into the operating systems, yung mga iOS po na nag-run ng iPhone, Apple Watch, and more, along with a speedy new MacBook Air. Okay, ito. Computer driven by a second generation of its custom chip. Apple Chief Tim Cook and his team showed off coming innovations during a keynote presentation at the first developers conference to be held at its campus in the Silicon Valley city of Cupertino, malapit sa San Francisco, and the first in-person version of the gathering since COVID-19 struck. Oo, face-to-face sila. Okay? It is good to see you all, sabi ni Cook, from a stage set up on a lawn next to Apple's ring-shaped headquarters as an audience of several thousand developers cheered in the morning sunshine. Sa open air po para wag may social distancing at para wag diba, sa enclosed spaces po nandun pupunta yung virus. No updates, however, were forthcoming on a rumored virtual reality operating system or hardware. Still, developers will get to meet with Apple engineers during the week-long conference and even work in a new building with soundproof rooms to let them discuss ideas without being overheard. Grabe ang security, diba? Okay. Aside from new MacBook models, the event was a deep dive into coming new generations of operating systems for Apple's lineup of offerings. Okay, Apple will start letting people delete and edit messages after they have been sent as part of the latest update to its operating software, as well as customizable options for the iPhone main screen. Users of a digital wallet should also soon be able to pay for purchases in installments. Okay, digital wallet na. Relying increasingly on custom-made chips has enabled Apple to make its devices and software work more seamlessly together and catch up a bit to features offered by rivals such as Google Maps and even Microsoft Icebox video game platform for Windows-powered computers. Creative strategies analyst Carolina Milanesi saw it as Apple filling users' wish list, adding capabilities to make its app, services, or hardware the natural option in an increasingly competitive market. They are listening to what the users are saying and they're making changes. Dapat lang kasi nga yung competitors nila, medyo napapag-iwanan sila ng konti dahil sa mas maraming breakthroughs, mas maraming developments. As increased dependence on computers and the internet caused by the pandemic shows no sign of abating or let up, and by better tuning hardware and software for convenience purposes, Apple promises to keep people in Apple's money-making ecosystem. So, sabihin nun po, naiisip tayo ng Apple sa kanilang pag-iisip ng paano po sila magne-negosyo, ay ang inuuna po nila ang kapakanan ng mga tao. Dapat lang, right? Yes. All right. Okay, speaking of laptops. Well, ito muna, no? Alright. Tingnan ko muna yung aking mga topics pa. Tanggalin ko na pala ito. Tapos na tayo dito sa battery. I mean, how to charge, no? Well, super techy na muna tayo today, okay? Let's just talk about this and issues. Okay. Speaking of apps, sandali lang. Okay, hold on. Speaking of laptops, okay, somebody asked, okay, somebody gave me some information, itong kaibigan kong IT, okay. Do you want to know daw some tricks how you can make your laptop increase its productivity? Kasi yung aking laptop actually nagpupugak-pugak na, humihingi ng kapalit. So, is there a way of saving that? Well, let's see, okay? Sandali lang po. Kunin ko lang yung graphic. Pasensya na. Okay. Hold on, please. Alright, so, kunin ko lang sandali, ha? Okay, ito. Oops. Sorry. Ayan po, ayan. Ayan po ang tanong. 5, okay, 5 not so hidden tricks you can do with your laptop to increase the productivity. So ngayon po, today po, very techy tayo to talk about, yun nga, kanina, tungkol sa charging batteries. Ngayon naman, how to increase the productivity of your laptop. Alright? Have there been life-changing features on your gadgets that you just found out recently, but have actually been there for so long? Diba? Minsan, build tayo ng cellphone, build tayo ng laptop, di natin alam na may mga features yun pala na pwede natin gamitin to become more efficient sa trabaho natin or sa pag-aaral. Okay? Many of us are pretty satisfied with our devices, so long as they get the job done writing, editing photos, or browsing the internet. But what if these devices have features that can get these jobs done easier and faster? Paano kung meron pala itong mga gamit pa yung mga or mga bells and whistles na hindi mo alam na makakatulong sa yung efficiency? If you don't know yet, and so that you won't be surprised in the future, here are 5 life-changing tricks you should know about your laptops. Okay. Unang-una po, multitask with snap layout. Ano yun? Okay? For maximum multitasking, use the snap layout feature so you can split your screen up to 4 windows simultaneously. Oh my gosh. So, pwede mo palang ipaghati-hati yung windows ng screen mo. Kala ko kasi kailangan yun ng dalawang screen. To do this, okay, how do you do it? How do you split your screen 4 ways? To do this, hover your cursor on the maximize button. Hover your cursor po dun sa maximize button on an open window or press Windows plus Z. Okay? Plus sign at Z. Okay? A small menu will pop out showing the available layouts. Click the one you desire, then snap layout will immediately move the window to the location selected. Okay? Ayokong i-try ngayon, baka mawala ako sa area. But yun po, kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng split screen, 4 na screen, what you do is hover your cursor on the maximize button on an open window, okay, or press Windows plus Z. Di ba to Alt? Windows plus Z ang sabi. A small menu will pop up showing the available layouts. Pili na lang kayo. Tapos yun na, magiging snap layout. Okay? Number 2, okay, multiple virtual desktops. Okay? If too many windows are opening simultaneously, creating multiple desktops can help declutter your apps. Okay? Paano to? Kasi ako, I'm guilty of having so many tabs. Kasi hindi ko nakikita or na-research or nagagawa. Sobra akong multitasker kasi talaga. Middle name ko nga multitasking. Pero hindi ko kaya yung 1 or 2 window lang bukas. If too many windows are opening simultaneously, creating multiple desktops can help declutter your apps. Paano? To do this, okay, press Windows plus Tab. Okay, Windows plus Tab to open task view. Okay, pag pinress nyo po yung Windows plus Tab, bubukas yung task view. Then, press Windows plus Control D to create a new desktop where you can open apps and perform tasks. So it's Windows plus Control plus D. Okay. All right. Windows plus Control plus D to create a new desktop where you can open apps and perform tasks. Okay. Number 3, smarter clipboard. Okay. Ano smarter clipboard? Ako meron lang kasi kung sticky notes. Use the clipboard to make it easier to track different snippets of all the various texts you're copying. To do this, okay, para kang magkaroon ng smarter clipboard, okay? Clipboard, di ba, doon natin sinasave minsan yung mga text, yung mga graphics na gusto natin magamit sa lahat ng mga apps na ginagamit natin or nakabukas. Okay, paano to gagawin? Use the clipboard to make it easier to track different snippets of all the various text na kinokopya nyo. To do this, select Start. Okay, go to Start. Tapos choose Settings. Tapos go to Systems. Tapos piliin nyo yung clipboard. Then turn on Clipboard History. Okay, ulitin ko, no? Select Start. Tapos go to Settings. go to System, tapos go to Clipboard, then turn on Clipboard History. This will give you a smarter clipboard, alright? Okay? Every time you copy texts or images or even take screenshots, press Windows plus V, okay? Windows plus V, letter V as in victory, to see the list of all the items you copied, and then click on the one you want to paste. You can also cloud sync your clipboard to seamlessly transfer content between your devices, okay? Pwede rin yung i-cloud sync ang inyong clipboard. Okay, so ulitin ko, yung pag ng clipboard, right? If you want a smarter clipboard, and you use this clipboard to make it easier to track different snippets of all the various texts that you're copying. To do this, select Start, go to Settings, okay? System, Clipboard, then turn on Clipboard History. Tapos yun, piliin nyo na yung gusto nyo i-paste. Alright? Okay, number 4. Adjusting your notifications, okay? Ito yung, para itong sinasabi ko po ito is how to make your laptops work more efficiently than it already is, okay? Number 4 is adjusting your notifications, okay? Stay focused on the things that matter by muting some notifications. Okay, wag na lahat yung ibukas. Pag yung mga relevant lang, no? Paano nyo ito gagawin? To do this, okay, listen please. Select Start, okay? Go to Settings, go to System, then Focus Assist, okay? Then you can select which notifications you would like to see and hear, and the rest will go to your notification center. Okay? Ulitin ko, no? Stay focused on the things that matter by muting yung mga notifications na hindi nyo kailangan. To do this, select Start. Okay? Then go to Settings. Alright? Go to System. Then Focus Assist. Then you can select which notifications you would like to see and hear, and the rest will go to your notification center. Okay, very good. Number 5, okay, number 5 item on the agenda is learn the shortcuts, okay? Learn the shortcuts. Save your fingers from a few clicks by learning these shortcuts, okay? Paano ang mga shortcut na ito? Alt plus Tab. Alt Tab, sabay po yan pinipindot. Alt Tab. Pag nag-Alt Tab kayo, it will switch between open apps. Pwede kang mag-switch between sa mga apps na bukas sa iyong laptop. Windows plus the semicolon. Okay? Windows plus semicolon. Yung isang dot tsaka comma. Yan po ang Windows semicolon plus semicolon to show the emoji panel. Pag pinindot niyo yung Windows plus semicolon, papakita sa inyo yung mga emoji. Yung maliliit na mukha, yung mga happy face or sad face na yan na ginagamit ng mga tao sa social media. So, you will show the emoji panel that way. Windows plus M, okay? Wala tong, what do you call this? Windows plus M is to minimize all windows. Windows plus M, okay? Windows N naman means to show notification center and calendar, okay? Okay? So, ayan po. Meron tayo mamayang papakita na listahan ng mga commands na yan para sa inyo. Okay? Check this guide. Okay, out later. Okay? So, yan po ang mga paraan para maging mas efficient ang inyong laptops. Alright? So, I will just review it. Okay? Let me just tell you the 5 things that I mentioned kung paano nyo magiging mas these are 5 hidden tricks you can do with your laptop to increase its productivity. Okay, number 1, as we said, multitask with Snap Layout. What is Snap Layout? For maximum multitasking, use the Snap Layout feature. So you can split your screen up to 4 windows simultaneously. Sa mga gumagawa ng reports, gumagawa ng talks. Yan, perfect yan. Alright? Paano gagawin? Hover your cursor on the maximize button on an open window or press Windows plus Z. Z as in zebra. A small menu will pop up showing the available layouts. Click the one you deserve, then Snap Layout will immediately move the window to the location selected. Next, multiple virtual desktops, okay? If too many windows are opening simultaneously, creating multiple desktops can help declutter your apps. Paano gawin? Press Windows plus Tab, open Task View, then press Windows plus Control D to create a new desktop where you can open apps and perform tasks. Alright? Okay, very good. Ang number 3, Smarter Clipboard. Ayan, sinasabi ko, diba? Use the clipboard to make it easier to track mga iba't ibang snippets of all the various texts na gusto nyong kopyahin. Okay? Kahit ano pa yung telenovela na yan or novela na yan. But you can use the clipboard to make it easier to track different snippets of the various texts you're copying. Okay? To do this, okay, paano gagawin? Okay, makinig. Paano magiging mas efficient ang clipboard? Select, and then select Start, press Start, then go to Settings, go to System, and then sa clipboard, then turn on your clipboard history, okay? Every time you copy texts, messages, or images, or even take screenshots, press Window plus V to see the list of all the items you copied, and then click on the ones you want to paste. Ganun lang pala yun, no? Pumunta kayo sa, okay, go to, nawala tuloy ako. Okay, every time you copy text messages or even take screenshots, press Windows V, okay, Windows plus V as in victory. So, to see the list of all the items you copied, and then click on the one you want to paste, okay? Of course, we have to go back to the place na saan mapapadala yan, no? Pero, you can also cloud sync your clipboard para huwag ka na kailangan mag-face-to-face na ilipat yung graphic or yung picture sa kausap mo, because you can do that all virtually. You can also cloud sync your clipboard to seamlessly transfer content between your devices, okay? Naka-cloud, naka-sync sila, di ba? Pero yun nga, di ba? Daw yun sa mga nagsisync ng lahat ng device dahil yung iba, delikado, sa may mga tinatago. Pag naka-sync yung mga device nyo, kung ano yung lumalabas sa laptop nyo po, sa cellphone nyo, pwede lumabas na sa laptop, pwede lumabas sa tablet ng nakasync na gadgets ng Apple or iPhone. Ang nangyari yun, na pinapahiram nyo sa asawa nyo yung tablet, kaya yung anak nyo gamit yung cellphone, lalabas dun yung mga pictures, mga ewan, ano yung mga chismis nyo doon na tanatago. So, yun po ang pagsisync sa cloud ng lahat. Syncing all your gadgets together. So, just for the up, heads up po sa mga may tinatago. Huwag niyong isync lahat. Alright? So, adjusting notifications. Okay? Ano yan? Para, di ba kasi minsan dami-daming paulit-ulit nagdi-disrupt ng mga ads or notification, yung mga message paulit-ulit. Well, stay focused on the things that matter by muting some notifications. Patayin niyo po pag lahat nagno-notify. Para paano gagawin? To do this, select Start, go to Settings and System, Focus Assist. Then you can select which notifications pwede nyo nang piliin kung ano yung gusto nyo mga notifications na lalabas at makikita. Kasi the rest will go to your notification center. Alright? Okay. So, last, number 5 po na tip natin to ko sa laptop, learn the shortcuts, right? Learn the shortcuts, save your fingers from few clicks by learning mga shortcuts like Alt-Tab, Control-D para sa pag na-mute kayo. Yung Alt-Tab po is to switch between open apps. Yung Windows Plus naman, Windows Plus semicolon, yung semicolon po yung period tsaka comma, yun po. Pag pinress nyo yung Windows semicolon, it will show yung mga emoji. Mga emoji po yung mga happy face, yung mga umiiyak na face, yung mga maliliit na picture na color, no? Windows plus M to minimize all windows. Windows plus N is to show notification center and calendar. Okay. Sana po nakatulong po yung mga sinabi ko today. Unang-una po yung mga, what do you call this, the questions and the myths about overcharging a phone or charging a phone na nabigay po natin today. And today rin po, we gave you tips on how to increase the productivity of your laptop, of your existing laptop. Okay? So, kung meron pa pong mga tanong or meron pa pong mga questions, please always feel free to field it through my messenger, J. Bautista, sa Facebook po, JC Bautista, sa aking Twitter account, J Bautista rin, sa aking, what do you call this, Instagram account, Good Mommy Jaye, at dun po rin sa aking email, techiemommy@gmail.com. So for any questions that you would want answered, or if you have guest resource people that gusto nyo pong pa-feature sa amin dito, that do things related to technology and their work and their lifestyle, please feel free rin po to email me about it and propose po yung resource person na yan para pag-aralan natin at makapanayam natin ito sa ating show. Alright? And of course, like I said before, if you missed past episodes of ours here in Broad Stream Cast Communicators, you can always go back to them and at balik-balikan po yung mga past episodes, lalo na po today, importante na pag-usapan natin yung tungkol sa pag-overcharge or charge ng batteries, at saka how to make your existing laptops increase its productivity. So, yun po, through my email, through my messenger, through texting, minsan may mga nakakaalam ng phone number ko. Okay, ayoko na lang dito isabi because maraming mga masasamang tao na nangluloko. So, just message me na lang on Messenger and I will gladly give it to you. Okay? So, do you have any questions? If you have more questions, please don't forget to just keep sending them off. And I hope today's episode is helpful for everyone. And babalik po tayo bukas. So, na Thursday pa, tsaka today po is 32 degrees. So, mainit na mainit, no? Talagang hindi mo na maiwasan na hindi mag-aircon. Expected na yan na tataas ang ating electric bill. Pero, you know, wala naman talaga, hindi mo talaga matitiis yung init. But anyway, thank you so much for those who joined me today. Maraming salamat. Again, happy birthday to my Kuya Choy Bautista from Sydney, Australia. We love you so much and we miss you, boys. And happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day. 3 oras po advance ang Australia sa atin. So kagabi, bago kami maghiwalay sa chat ng mga kapatid ko, nag-happy birthday na yung brother ko sa States to my brother last night. Which was, 10 o'clock pa lang dito sa atin noon. So, sabi ko, June 8 pa the birthday. And then he was the one who reminded me that 3 hours nga pala ahead yung sa Australia. So, birthday na ng kuya ka. Kagabi ng 10 o'clock dito sa atin, birthday na niya. So, again, happy birthday, Kuy. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Of course, we are here Monday to Friday, Buhay Online, and sa Facebook din po kami. So, wag kong thank you so much for always being there and supporting us. Sila Miss Angelica Pasin, Chabusten, Jake Alizar, Tita Agnes Lakap, and Mr. Joey Ortiz, lahat po ng ating mga kaibigan at relatives po na nanonood. Thank you very much. Have a good day and enjoy your lunch po. Ako naaamoy ko na po yung lunch namin ng niluto ng aking personal cook ng buhay ko, si Jenny Lakap. Today, we're having sinigang and pritong fish. Oh my God, we have tilapia prito na malutong at sinigang na baboy. Thank you so much. Have a good day and thank you very much. At the end of the day, 3 things should remain, and that's faith, pananampalataya, hope, pag-asa, and love, pagmamahal sa lahat. Thank you very much. Have a good day and happy Wednesday, everyone.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Stream Cast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.
Thank you.